Welcome to the August Fruit of the Month video. Yes, midway through summer, or almost at the end, depending on where you live. Well, join me in the Quip Corner as I share some of the lessons from this month's fruit. See you in a bit. Thank you for staying tuned. Some of us, if we watched the episode, of course, may have remembered that in April, I decided to focus on a fruit that I felt was my mom of blessed memory's favorite. This month, August, is the month that my dad was born, dad of blessed memory too. And I dare say that mangoes may have been his favorite fruit. Just the way he ate them. Just the way he ate them. You know, there's some people who would slice them, and just enjoy them. I do that sometimes. But it depends on the mango. There's some species that are enjoyable, when you slice them, and then you definitely, when there's not much more to slice, then you eat around the seed, the mango seed, right? Some you just bite into. You just bite into them and, enjoy them for what they are. For instance, I have this species. I don't know what species it is. When you feel it or look at it, it's easier to just yeah, we're taught not to talk with our mouths full. So it's easier to just bite into it and just enjoy it. I'll save it for later. I have other things to do with you. So talking about some of the lessons from mangoes, there's so many as usual. The first one starts with the unripe mango. And it says, just as unripe mangoes offer zest and ripe mangoes offer comfort, every phase of your life has a purpose. Every phase. Do you remember the time I spent with Ima and she talked about the different phases or seasons of life? Okay, I'll put a link up there for you so you can get caught up. Another lesson is that mangoes require months of sun to reach peak sweetness. So remember that your true value takes time. You cannot enjoy the sweet mango without working around the big, tough seed. I mentioned it, you saw the seed when I bit into that one. Hard times in life are just the pit, and pit in parentheses. They help you grow, but you should never let them define you. If I were to quipify this, I'll say you should never let them keep you in the pit. Strong roots keep the mango tree standing during heavy storms. Stay deeply rooted to withstand the storms of life. Ooh, who did I have that conversation with? I don't remember, but I think it may have in this year we were talking about being rooted so that you can withstand the storms of life. Yeah, there's a quip in my 4th book about that. Another lesson from mangoes is bruises don't define value. A bumped skin doesn't ruin the sweetness inside you. I have a quip about, feeling cracked, like an egg because of how fragile we are, but that we still serve a purpose. 2 mangoes hang on the exact same branch. One ripens early, while the other stays green to absorb more nutrients. Seeing others achieve success before you doesn't mean you're failing. Your season will come. And to that I say, Amen. A mango doesn't demand respect. Its quality speaks for itself. So you also need to live in a way that makes your value undeniable. You only get mangoes for a short time each year, so cherish the fleeting stages of childhood before the season changes. Like a mango seed, a person's core values must be strong and steady to anchor their lives. Like a mango, each person must have a solid, unmovable core of integrity that holds everything together. So it's, similar to the one I just read. A mango proves that you don't have to be hard to be impactful. Approachable leaders often leave the most lasting impressions. Another, you can't force a mango to be sweet before its time. Great leadership is about timing your big moves for maximum impact. Mangoes thrive in the heat. Strong leaders, or even strong people, turn high pressure environments to the perfect climate for growth. Let's see. Whether fresh, dried, or pickled, a mango adapts to its environment. Be the leader or even the individual who brings the right flavor to any situation. No two mangoes are exactly the same or exactly alike in shape and color, even if they're from the same tree. So celebrate the unique flavor each family member brings to the table. Same thing at work. Celebrate the uniqueness of each team member. A mango won't grow in the cold, so ensure your relationship environment is warm and encouraging so love can thrive and so the individuals can also grow. A mango has a thick skin to guard its heart. So you also need to build healthy boundaries to keep your spirit intact during the stormy weather of life. Just as bruising a mango may ruin it for everyone, handle your relationships with care. A mango never boasts of its sweetness. Let your character speak for itself. Mango trees can live for centuries because their roots go deep. Focus on your foundations when the winds of difficulty blow. Let's take one more. True worth needs no announcement. So, very similar to one I had read earlier. Live so clearly that your value is unmistakable. Live so clearly that your value is unmistakable. So, was there one that spoke to you more than the other? I'd love to hear what you think. Please indicate if there's one that you're like, yes, 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 yes. Or if you're aware of any other lessons from mangoes, please put them below and let's all learn together and grow together. For now, I'll say, see you later in the month. Oh, and by the way, I have some amazing guests this month who will be talking more about the lessons from mangoes as well as a quip. Each guest, of course, a different quip and a different lesson. So I'll just say goodbye for now while I resume enjoying my mango. God bless you. Bye. It's yummy.